I think that's one of the hardest concepts to grasp, because that was one of the big things right at the very beginning. Many people just assumed, even the professional people that were involved in this, we should be finished with this in 6 months. But long-term usually means, in a disaster of this magnitude, probably as much as 4 to 5 years. That it's going to be to try to find all the needs and to recapture, rebuild the damaged structures, especially the houses and all of the kinds of facilities that are affected. And that's the most difficult challenge also. Everybody's really willing to work and being highly aware of it, but other things happen around us, and before you know it, no one hears about it. Recently I was just in getting some pictures developed of some of the work that's being done with LARRI. And a person said to me, I had this shirt on, and they said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Well, we're working with LARRI on the flood relief." Oh, they thought that was over already, that was all done. And the reality of that is, once you clean the debris up and the streets start operating and people start moving around again, people soon forget about it. And we also worked last summer, for example, in Parkersburg. We were there 3 days after the tornado, and then again 2 weeks later. And my wife commented, after being in Cedar Rapids, if I had a choice, I think I'd rather have a tornado than a flood, because you know it's gone, and the community knows it's gone, and the general public. But once a flood, you know, the waters have receded, and some of the debris is picked up outside, we tend to think it's all over. And that's a tremendous challenge for the Long-Term Recovery Committee, because that also impacts volunteers, because the whole organization relies on volunteer efforts, not only from the local communities, but states and other communities. We're getting workers coming now from Canada, and we're coming from all the Midwest, where they're coming out of many parts, and they're coming here to help this community rebuild. But we need to keep that effort going.